At some point in our mold making journey, we will find ourselves without enough mixed up silicone to finish our pour. It might seem like a moment where we should panic, but truthfully, there's nothing to worry about. We learned earlier that one of the only things that sticks or adheres to silicone is silicone. That means we can mix up some more material and finish pouring our mold. Let's look at the best way to do this as we wrap up the pouring stage of our process. If we find ourselves short on mixed material, the first thing to do is roughly determine how much additional material we need, and then mix up that batch using the same mixing principles we learned earlier. Before we go ahead with mixing and pouring our second batch, we'll want to consider how much open time we have left in our first pour. It's best to pour our second batch of silicone when our material is still in its open time or barely past. If this isn't possible, then waiting until our first pour is cured may be a better option. The cured first pour and our new second batch will still adhere to each other chemically and won't cause any issues. However, if we choose to pour while our first batch is in its gelled state, meaning it's well after the work time but not yet fully cured, we may end up introducing issues into our mold. Our gelled material may pull away from our master or rise up unevenly since it's in a much more solid state. It's best to pour our second batch within the work time of our first or after it's cured so that we don't disrupt the fidelity of our first pour.